Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe.
American Crime Story Season 2, The Assassination of Gianni Versace. This is episode number 8, The Creator / Destroyer. And that's exactly what his daddy did to him. Created him, destroyed him, supposedly. Now, was this true or was this untrue? Was this one of those hallucinations? Probably. It started off strong, 1957, where in Italy we're seeing young Gianni in his kind of origins, shadowing his mother, being different. His mother was very supportive, was bullied in school, misunderstood by his peers, his teachers, and his mom is like, look, you're different, you're special, you are special. Let me teach you, let me nurture that. Now, all of a sudden, we don't see Gianni anymore for the episode. You know what? Y'all done brought us to almost the last episode. I do believe the last episode airs next week. Back to the Andrew Cunanan show. 1980, San Diego, California. We jumped from 80 to, I think, 87. And in that 7-year span, it's his fascination. It's his dad. It's the story of his father. Did his father sexually abuse him? I'm just going to say it. I said it. It's already out there. I already said it. You guys were thinking it, so don't act like you weren't. We saw his dad reach for the light. Every time his father is, it's nighttime in a room, his father's in all white. When he's an adult or a teenager, I should say, when he went to the Philippines, he went to Manila for the Thriller in Manila. His dad's in white boxers. It's weird. It was creepy. Why? Why? They said it or they did not say it. They hinted towards it. Was he sexually abused? Is that something that caused him to kind of, is that something to where he needed help? Strong possibility. We saw the physical abuse from his mother and father, Modesto, in this episode. Now, question, drop your comments below. Do you think this was accurate as far as like the biography of Andrew Cunanan? Or is this his made up version of his life? My father was on a Fortune 500 company. He was the first Filipino. We saw at the end when he was at bootleg Walgreens, when he had to humble himself, get a job, get that W-2, and go to the pharmacy. When he was filling out the application, he started rambling then. Mother has a pineapple farm, a pineapple plantation. It's pineapples as far as our eye can see. Matter of fact, one more time and then we're off this subject. They got out of the U-Haul, which was crazy to see his brothers and sisters just sitting in chairs in the back of there, mama holding a box fan, yet Andrew sitting in the front seat. I was the tour, the famous tour, the prince going on a tour with his dad, holding his dad's hand, they're going upstairs. Creepy moment, very eerie moment on camera, right? Pizza lobster situation. Where were his siblings? A lot of that made you think, okay, this wasn't right. Is this this is a stirred up version of reality? Dad not hanging up. The very first moment we knew something was really up with Modesto, when he was playing a game of go to jail or stay free. Dad not hanging up the phone, and he appeared to be losing the deal. That was crazy. He, not able to accept the reality of what it is. Much like Mr. Cunanan that we've been seeing for the past 8 episodes. Why get a car for the kid? That was kind of crazy. I'm not sure what kind of car it was, but it was cool. It was a nice little brown sports car. And he gifted his son that car way before he was able to drive. Just forget about your siblings. Who cares? Who cares about those guys? Bust it. Gave him the master bedroom. We know that whole deal. He keeps saying, yeah, I lived in the master bedroom. Saw the lobster spread. And we know that continued when he lured his clients or whatnot into the hotel rooms. He would just... The episode is about being special and dreaming. What did you think about that scene when he rolled the window up on his mom? He just hit the button. Bzzz. I said, dang, that's cold. Devo's playing. Lizzie, who was the imposter, but really he's the imposter. Is Lizzie real at this point? Is she a character made up in his head? Where's her story? Where's the reference to her throughout life and interviews? Do you guys know? Dad, like I said, Dad gifted him with this sports car, and all of a sudden, when he got the money, he ran out the door, pushed his wife. I said, oh, this woman got all kind of abuse throughout the years, all kind of pushing and shoving and shoulder ruptured ligaments and tendons and whatnot. Poor her. Crazy Mary. Sorry, Mary. Dang. He booked it down the street, and he was running like Cat Williams on that episode of Atlanta last week. The alligator man? Oh, Lord. But to see him grab the keys, leave his son, abandon his family. This was a very long episode, okay? And on top of that, did they have to show them saluting the flag in the beginning? It was some very odd parts, like, and why would the secretary at his job tip him off like, they here for you? Really? Was she getting a pocket in on it? You know, it was little things like that that just made you say, what's really going on here? After me is destruction. Major point, major line of the episode. What do you guys think about that huge jump, though, from California to we're about to get evicted to, hey, I'm in the taxi cab with no air conditioner, I'm hot, sweaty, and I still got on my little boy shorts, his little Sunday school shorts, and pull up to a house. Who is this stranger? It's like midnight. What are you doing at my door? Let me open it. Let me come outside. Hello, what's up? It's me, Tio. Oh, it's my nephew. Let's walk through this very creepy side of my house. Let's go through this jungle-like backyard. I'm not gonna hurt you either. One of the oddest points of this episode is the knife. He grabs the knife. It's like, are you gonna kill your dad? Do you want to kill your dad? What's going on right here? Is this one of those defining moments? I will never be like you. Sometimes the very thing you try to avoid is the thing that you become. You're very much so destructive. When you were speaking with Lizzie, you were saying, I'm talking to Andrew. When he was speaking with Lizzie, they're talking about all these great figures out there in the world that he could be like or model himself after, and Gianni Versace's name pops up. And they're like, yeah, oh my God. I will say this, Darren Criss, you're doing a good job as this character. Now, John Briones, who is a Broadway actor, he does theater. He was actually born in Manila, in the Philippines. And I think he did an outstanding job as Modesto, aka Pete Cunanan. That's his version of the American dream. He felt like, everybody says, I come here from another country, I make it, I get the house, I get the job, I get the money, I got the family, I got the picket fence, I got the dog, I'm living good, and I'm happy. That's the American dream, right? To come up, he's like, that's BS. You got to take it. You got to get it dirty. That's just the real truth about it. There is no just get it easy. You get it dirty. You get it how you get it. Like I said, it's his version of how to be successful. And he tipped off people. He plucked the money in the methods that he did in this story. I don't know if that's true. Y'all. But John did an outstanding job in that role. Will we see him again? Probably not, because it's not enough time. Is this show? I said it in the very beginning. Once they flipped it to not so much Versace influence to the Andrew Cunanan story, sometimes it's Lifetime-ish, and we don't really like Lifetime. The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story. I thought it was going to be way more of him. I thought it was going to be way more design. I thought it was going to be way more Donatella and Santos. I thought it was going to be Antonio. Antonio said, y'all mentioned my name, I'm on your neck. Make sure y'all hit like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you for watching this review. Let's wrap this up. I will say this. The title is appropriate. It appears to be very calculated what he did to Mr. Versace. This is sad. This is a shame. And we'll be back next week for episode number 9, wrapping it up. This dude's off the chain. And their editing is crazy to me. It was some nutty parts. I'm just saying. And the woman playing Marianne gives me chills every time we see her on camera. So I always say when the camera makes you like a character, like the camera draws you to like Versace, the camera draws you to like Donatella, right? It makes you peel back a little bit when you see Andrew, and it makes you go when you see Marianne, the mother. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'll be here next week. Drop your comments below. Peace.